Java Web Application on how to differentiate the logics in servlet program. When submit button, hyperlink generates the request to that same servlet program. So let's proceed for first a block diagram of this application. So let me close my existing server. Let me close my console. Now this is my Java Web Application on how to differentiate the logics in servlet program when submit button and hyperlink generate the request to that same servlet program. So here is my browser window, and here I want to give the file name as in the blue color. Let me give the input.html. I think here also I give the input.html only. No, here I took form. Let me take input.html. Okay, done. So this is my block diagram, input.html. So here I want to give here. So this is my, I want to pass some value. To the server. So this is the value, and apart from this one, let me create some boxes here. So I need some boxes. So this is value I want to pass to the server. When you enter the value, and here I need some buttons. So this is one button 1. Let me take button 1, square and cube, to calculate the square. This is for square, and this is for cube. And I want to give two hyperlinks. These two hyperlinks. Here I want to create two hyperlinks. Here, get all system properties. This is one hyperlink I want to create. And I want to create one more hyperlink for get all countries. So these two hyperlink I want to proceed. Get all system properties and get all countries. So these are the two hyperlinks, and let me give the name as here. I want to give the name as here, like square, and here is I want to give the name as cube. Square and cube. Okay, these two buttons are there. When I enter the value here, the value should go to the server. Take example, I am entering some value 10. Either you should get the square or you should get the square or cube. So here is 10, and some response should have to come to the page. So the response will appear as a get back. So let's take an example. This is a dummy response I'm expecting here currently, and the flow of execution is here. Either you click a button, or either you click hyperlink. You click button or you click hyperlinks. The request to the server will be the same. That's what I'm giving the same hyperlinks. So from here to here. Okay. So either you give the request for square or you give the request for cube. Either get all system properties hyperlink or get all countries hyperlink. So here I'm mentioning as a names for this one, and the response will go to the again server appropriate servlet, and the server will get execute. Response will go back to again server. From server to again response is here to browser as a dynamic web page. Let me give the labels here. So label in the form of request. First one, request. Here is 2. Here is 3. Here is 4, and finally this is 5th as a response. So I want to get all the values. Either it may be, if you proceed for value 10, you will get the square response. If you go for cube response. If you click on get all system properties response, and get all countries name. But this all the request will go to the same servlet. Let me give the name as a 13 web app, 13 or 14. I think I configured here as a 14 web app. So here is 14 web app. 14 web app. 14 web app. Done. So this is my 14 web app. This is my test servlet, and either you give request to any one of them by using buttons or by using hyperlink also. The request will be trapped by test servlet only on the same servlet, and response will go to the browser. So we'll proceed for this example application now. So first of all let me explain deployment IT structure. This is my 14 web app is my deployment IT structure name, context root name of my web application name, or you can call. This is my input.html, which comes under 14 web app, and WEB-INF directory name. web.xml is a deployment descriptor file, and classes is one of the folder which comes under WEB-INF folder, and which contains form.srv.java, FormSrv.java, and FormSrv.class. So let me proceed for creating this application. So let me copy it. Let me go to my servlet. Let me go to my bin. Under this bin, so bin is not appearing here. Let me go to bin, Tomcat 9.0, bin, web apps. Under the web apps, let me create a folder whose name is 14 web app. 14 web app. 14 web app. Under this 14 web app, I want to create the name. I want to create one folder whose name is web-inf. Under this web-inf, we'll create one new folder by using classes. So here is classes. My deployment directory is ready now. Let me proceed for now. Let me proceed for HTML file, new HTML. I want to create input.html. Just save this file under 14. Let me go to C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 9.0, web apps, and under this web apps, 14 web app. So here is my input.html. Input.html. So save, done. Let me remove all the stuff, and after removing, I want to proceed for again some decoration. So this is h1 tag, and all should be in center. I'm expecting. So this is my font tag. Color should be red, or this time let me go for blue or green. And here let me paste my label, my application label, application name, which application we are going to create. So here is my application name. Let me close here my font tag. Let me close my h1 tag. Done. Now next I want to go for h2, done. And here h2, and I want to go for same bold. I need to create first a form tag. So here is my form tag, action. Let me use the action. So here is my TURL, test URL, and method I want to configure as a get. Let me close my form tag. So here is my form tag is closed. Let me give the value. So as per the diagram, value, and I need one text box. So here is my input type. Input type is equal to text, and let me give the name here. Name. The name is T1. Close up tag. Let me use the break tag here. So here is my break tag, and here is the break tag. Done. So after this one, I want to configure one button. So let me use a button. Input type is equal to submit. Let me give the name. So here is name is equal to, let me give the S1, and the value is equal to, let me give the value, configure as a square. Let me close this tag. Let me close the BR tag. BR, I need, instead of BR, let me use the spaces here. Ampersand, which looks good, ampersand NBSP, semicolon, Control C, Control V, more than enough. Okay, I need one more, Control C, Control V. Here instead of submit, let me give the name as a cube. I give the name as a value as a cube, and my name should be the same as a s1. So after this I'm expecting the break tag, because I want to give the URL also. Control V, break tag, Control V, done. Now after this, let me close the form tag, or after form tag also can proceed. Control this, Control V. Now I need to give two hyperlinks. I want to give the two hyperlink. Anchor href is equal to anchor href TURL question mark. I will let me append the parameter. S1 is equal to link 1. S1 is equal to link 1. Get the system properties. Let me get the system properties and close of anchor tag. Close of anchor tag. Just what is the next one? Get all system properties. Get all countries. Get all countries. Get all the. Now let me use this one same. Control V, and want to configure some break tag. So here are the break tag. Get all the country names. Get all country names. Country names. Okay, and here is link 1. Okay, I want to give the link to. Here is link to TURL same. Done. Control S, Control B. You can see this name. Get all system properties. Get all countries. Okay, fine. So after this one, I want to configure some break tag here too. Control V, Control S, Control B. Okay. I think here I kept much more tags. These tags are not required. Control S, Control B. Okay. This is more than enough. This is more than enough. Chalo, deal. Now let me create Java page. Alt F, new Java test SRV. Test SRV, which extends HTTP Servlet. Let me save this test Servlet. So just copy this one. Control S. So I have to save within the 14 web app, WEB-INF, classes, and save here. Control V. Just hit the save. So here is public extends. So let me import all the statements. Import Java X dot Servlet dot star. Let me import Java X dot Servlet dot HTTP dot star. Next, let me import Java dot IO dot star. And let me import one more Java dot util dot star. I have imported all the stuff. Okay, now here is my public void do get, and the body of this my do get. So here is, let me throw the exception and let me pass the parameter HTTP Servlet request req comma HTTP Servlet response res, which throws Servlet exception, comma IO exception. Servlet exceptions and IO exception. First of all, let me get the print writer objects. Get the print writer object. So here is print writer. PW is equal to not is equal to, we should have to call assignment operator. Response dot get writer. Response dot get writer. Here is semicolon. Let me set the content type. Set content type. So here response dot set content type. So here is let me set the content type text slash HTML, text slash HTML. Now let me proceed for my business logic. So here is Here is a read special request param values. Now here string param values pval is equal to request dot get parameter. Now here request dot get parameter. Let me pass the parameter. What is the parameter I have passed here? First of all, let me hold this button values. So here is, I think this is the existing one. This is my input.html. So here is parameter is s1. So first of all, let me read s1 parameter. So here is s1. These all were existing one. So here is my s1. Okay, I read now s1 now. So here let me compare if pval dot equals of so let me go for equals ignore case. Let me read there square and here equals ignore case. Let me write int n number is equal to integer dot parse int of let me parse all my values. So request dot get parameter here let me pass my text box name. Here is my t1. Here is the t1. I can see a t1 here. I pasted. Done. Integer number is number assignment operator integer dot parse int of request dot get parameter of t1. So here int result is equal to no into no semicolon. So is pw dot print ln. So let me show the response. So here I want to show in center again all the same stuff. So here is h1. So let me keep in center. So here is h1 and result is result or instead of result let me give the square value is square is result. Let me go for else block. Else if in the else if pval dot equals ignore case let me pass here equals ignore case. Let me pass here cube, the same name you can see here. Here is square. Here I pasted the square, the same name you can see here, and here is cube. The cube is coming from here. Okay, fine. Now let me write the logic into same logic I'm expecting here, not a great deal. Control C, Control V. So here I want to get the T1 again same. So let me multiply into one more time. So here is multiply by NO and here is instead of square. Let me pass here cube. Value is result. Done. Now again I need to go for else if. Now I want to check for hyperlinks. Link 1 and link 2. So same also here also. Let me check here pval pass here passed instead of cube. Let me pass here link 1 and pass here link 1. Where is that link 1? Here is the link 1. S1 link 1. So here is the link 1 for S1. So here I got S1 link 1. Let me write the logic here. properties p is equal to, or prop is equal to system dot get properties, get a properties, semicolon here, pw dot print ln. So again same, I want to keep all the properties. So all system properties, all system properties, all system properties I want to keep in S2. So here is H2 and everything I'm expecting in center. That's it. So here let me print here all the system properties, double quote plus operator p. I want to print p only directly. Let me go to else block. Within the else block, let me get all the country names. Let me get all the country names here. So get all country names. Get all country names and languages. Get all country names and languages. To get all country names and languages, you will get the all country names and language in this format. You can see here. So here, what is the meaning of local and country name? So language plus country. Language plus country is called as local. Language plus country is called as local. For example, US based English. France, not French. So here France. French speaks in France. I can write here system properties will give you, system languages will give fr/hyphen. I want to get DE as a German speaks, as it speaks in German. So this is about the language. I want to get all the system properties. When JDK software is installed, we will get multiple system properties having fixed keys and values. So we'll take the help of these 2 points. And we'll implement here. So here I want to implement get all the system languages. To get all the system languages, I want to work with local L of array assignment operator. So local dot get available locals, get available AVAILABLE, get available locals. So this will give all the local properties. So let me apply the for loop. For loop here, int I is equal to I assignment operator 0. I should be less than L dot length of next I plus plus, or you can use plus plus I pre-increment. Next I want to print same all the locals. Let me use same P here. So here is my L, control V, and I want to use a break tag everywhere. So not H1 I don't want, I'm expecting H2. Anywhere I mentioned H1, okay, here is H1 okay, but here is also okay, H2 okay, but here I'm expecting H2. Why? Because it will give big font. All system properties, So instead of all system properties, let me get all first here. Let me use a break tag. Here is also break tag, and I'm expecting here plus plus operator double quote. So here is a plus, here is a double quote, and here L of I want to pass the I value, and here dot get display country, get a display country, and plus these things I want to keep everywhere as after break tag same. So these are the things I want to keep here. Control X, I want to print here after this one. Now here get countries, and here countries, and let me give the names here. add somewhat. Let me use the hyphen instead of system properties, and here let me print l of I dot get display languages, get display language, and this is the method ends. So here let me print here all country names, control C, here pw.println semicolon. I want to print here control V all country names and languages, here also I'm expecting center and H2. That's it. Control V. Done. So here you don't need all this stuff. Okay, done. Break tag for everywhere. Get the display languages. This will give all the languages, and this will give all the country names. L of I dot get display country and get display language. So next, at last, close the stream objects. This is my end of for, and this is my end of else. This is end of do get, and at last let me close the stream. So pw dot close, println dot close, just saved. At last I use the get method only here. Let me configure my test solid in my web.xml. So let me create one web.xml file. So here is my XML. Let me configure here my root tag as a web app, and here is my solid. So this is solid, close solid tag. Now under this solid I have to configure the solid name. So here I'm expecting only name. So here also I'm expecting name. So here I'm expecting Yogesh. So let me copy this one, or you can copy whole stuff. Copy. Here let me configure the solid class, solid hyphen name, solid hyphen class. Let me configure, let me close solid hyphen class, here let me close solid hyphen mapping. So here I need to use solid hyphen mapping, and let me give the class name as a tester SRV. Let me go for URL pattern. So here is URL hyphen pattern. Let me close URL hyphen pattern, control C, control V, URL pattern, and let me give the URL as a TURL. Let me check what the URL I give here. TURL only, TURL, and here also TURL. Done. Here also done. Control save, just save, control S, and you have to save within the WEB-INF along with the classes. Let me give the name as the web.xml and hit the save button. Control B. Okay, without any error. Fine, good. Now just compile your Java class. This is existing one. Let me go to my classes. So here let me go to my command prompt, Java C test SRV.java. If any syntactical errors, then we'll remove. Okay guys, it is showing that STTP SCRVLET RES yes is missing here. Servlet response yes is missing. Let me correct it. So let me go to my test solid. This is my test solid. So solid response, spell mistake. I'm very poor at typing guys, so forgive for that. So Java C test server.java successfully compiles. Now let me start my server. I think we haven't configured welcome file. Let me configure the welcome file too in my web.xml file. So here is my welcome file list. welcome hyphen file hyphen list, welcome file list, control C, control V, welcome file list. So let me proceed for here welcome file. So welcome file, let me close welcome file, control C, control V. So here I close welcome file. What is my welcome file name? Input.html. So here is input.html. Done. So control B, properly tagged, done. So I successfully compiled also. Compiled. Let me start my servlet. Sorry, let me start my server. Go to Tomcat 9 bin and just right click on Tomcat 9, run as administrator, hit the S button. Now your server will start. Let me go to my localhost. Localhost, it is loading now. Okay, server started in 10 seconds. Manager app. So here is my 14 web app. Just hit here 14 web app. You can see Java Web Application on how to differentiate the logics in servlet program when submit button, comma hyperlinks, generate the request to that same servlet program. So I'm clicking on value. I'm expecting the value of 10. Get the square. Square is 100. So just get back. You can see this TURL T1 10 and S1 square. Next, when I hit the cube, I'm expecting cube value is 1000. Yes, I received cube value is 1000. Now I want to get all the system properties. So you can see all system properties. Java.runtime.name. So the system properties sun.boot.library path JRE 1.8.0 121 bin. These all are in the form of key and value pair. So these all are system properties. Next, I want to proceed for get all country names. So here you can see all country names and languages: United Arab Emirates Arabic, Jordan Arabic, Syria Arabic, Croatian, Belgium French, Panama Spanish. Let me search for India, Hindi. Let me search for Bangladesh. I think it is not available, it is not coming. No, not coming. Let me search for England. Let me search for Chinese. Let me search for Bhutan, it's not available. Let me search for Italy, Italian. So you can see all these languages, guys. Okay, so these are all the languages which are available in my system. Venezuela, Spanish, Bulgarian, Taiwan, Chinese, Italian, Korean, Ukrainian, Latvian, Denmark, Danish, Puerto Rico, Vietnam, Vietnamese. So these are the languages which are available. Okay, boss, this is the example application on how to work with multiple submit button as well as multiple hyperlinks. Multiple submit buttons and multiple hyperlinks. Thank you.